Had no need to fight tonight.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 most underrated guns inside of Call of Duty Mobile. Now I know this list will be a little bit subjective and you might have your own opinions. So basically the way this list is going to be organized is that all of the guns will be ranked in terms of how good they are in comparison to how much usage they get in ranked. So the bigger the gap between those two values, then the higher that gun will be on this list. For example, a gun that is super good but gets a lot of usage will score low on our list than a gun that is really good but hardly gets any usage at all. Also, I should mention that the honorable mention for this list is going to be the KN44, as you guys can see on screen right now, and I'll probably be showing the loadout right now as well. But yeah, just before we get into the video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure to go ahead and join my Discord server. I'll be linking that in the pinned comment down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into today's video. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the RPD. I think the RPD is one of the better LMGs inside the game right now. It's not only statistically good, but it's just super fun to use. I mean, like, look at this, bro. It's got a 200 round magazine and it's got pretty good penetration. That's what she's, nah, okay. But yeah, it's really great to use. It's pretty toxic. Let's be honest here, the RPD is a toxic gun. However, the reason that I don't have it higher on this list, even though some other guns on this list may be a little bit worse than this gun, is because, you know, you have a lot of toxic campers and ranked using this gun already. So I don't think it is as underrated as some of the other guns on this list, but I do still think that this is a really great gun that if you haven't used already, you should probably give it a go, because I think it would be a pretty nice break from all those, you know, Holgers and everything like that, and, you know, stepping into an even more toxic field. So yeah, that's the RPD coming at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we've got the SPR. Now, the SPR is a marksman rifle. However, the statistics of this gun are actually pretty similar to that of an actual sniper. So, you know, obviously people use snipers and ranks like the Locust, the DLQ, maybe the Riotech, that type of stuff, but almost no one ever uses the SPR, and I think that it definitely deserves more attention. Now, obviously, I'll give a little bit of a shout out to the Mark II as well, but I do think that the SPR is better, and this is further reiterated through the statistics of both these weapons in comparison. So yeah, I do think the SPR definitely deserves more usage and ranks. So if you haven't given this gun a try already, make sure to go ahead and do so. And also, as you can see, I have the 6x scope on right now, but you don't really need it. You could just switch it out if you want. If you want a more marksman rifle feel, then obviously just go with an iron sight. I think it's pretty cool as well. But yeah, that's the SPR at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the Razorback. Now, the thing is, I haven't actually used this gun in a couple seasons. So when I was told that the statistics of this gun were actually decent and I tried it in ranked, this thing feels really underrated, I'm not gonna lie, and I think it definitely deserves more usage, just like all of the other guns on this list. Now, I think the iron sight is not that great. It's usable, obviously, but, you know, on a small phone screen like I'm on now, and especially playing with 90 FOV, it sometimes get a little, you know, it just gets a little bit hard to see. So you could put on a red dot as an alternative to one of the attachments for this loadout. But yeah, as you can see, I'm also rocking the Sapphire skin. I think it looks beautiful. All right, if you say that the Ruby skin looks better, nah, get out of here, bro. Sapphire was the shit, bro. Sapphire was just it. All right, no Ruby users. All right, get out of here. But yeah, since it's an SMG, you got to use those SMG attributes to your advantage. For example, strafing, you know, movement, ADS speeds, all that type of stuff. Use that to your advantage, and I guarantee you'll be able to defeat some of the meta guns just by using the Razorback. But yeah, that's the Razorback at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the MSMC. Now, the MSMC, This thing is so underrated. Here's a fun fact. I don't know if you guys know this, but the MSMC is actually the fastest killing auto weapon at longer ranges. This means that you could, put this against Holger or something like that at, let's say, around 60 meters. And if you hit all your shots with an MSMC, it would kill faster than the Holger if you hit all your shots with the Holger, which I think is really cool. And yeah, when I found out that statistic, I was pretty shocked, because the MSMC is also one of the best guns in the game when it comes to close range. So I was going to put this as an honorable mention on my top 5 guns list, but I didn't really get enough room, to fit a bunch of honorable mentions in. I had a couple on my list, but the MSMC just didn't really make it in the end. But yeah, I definitely do think that it could be on the top 5 guns list. It's definitely a possibility. And yeah, that's why I love the MSMC. And bro, we need more people in the COD Mobile community showing love to this gun. Alright, because this thing is insane, and just give it a try in ranked, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the Peacekeeper, once again for the 2nd season in a row. Now, this gun actually made number 5 on my top 5 guns video, and I still think it's underrated. That's pretty crazy. It's number 5 on my top 5 guns video, and it's still number 1 on the most underrated guns list. And yeah, that's basically because I think the Peacekeeper is the best weapon on this list, while it is still remaining to be extremely underrated. So yeah, that's why the Peacekeeper is here. I think you guys already know that the Peacekeeper stats are really insane. And also the feel of this gun is super nice. It feels very fast. I don't really like the slow, sort of sluggy ASM-10 Man of War type ARs. And the Peacekeeper, it just feels sort of like an SMG sort of. The strafing is really good on this gun. That's something I've noticed. The strafing is very good. Feels like an SMG. And yeah, it makes me feel at home. So Peacekeeper, I don't really have that much to say about this gun. It's just too good. And if you haven't used it already, then I highly recommend you to use this gun in ranked, because I promise you, you will not regret it at all. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below what videos you want to see next. Do you want to see top 5 ARs, top 5 SMGs, movement guides, aim guides, I don't know, also like gunsmiths, like what guns you want to see gunsmiths for. I'll probably do vids on the most liked comments, that type of stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.